sunlight flickered like a dying flame. Dust hung heavy, no one dared speak his name. Boot heels echoed on the blood-stained floor. He pushed through the silence like he'd done before. A flask in his coat, a scar on his chest, but deep in his soul, one final unrest. He still had one bullet left, one more promise, one last breath, a name carved in the handle tight, a sin he couldn't leave tonight. The world took all he had to give, but vengeance burns where pain still lives. He walked through hell, and what was left was one last bullet and one last death. The preacher warned him, son, let it die, but mercy don't live where the angels lie. A photograph torn, burned at the seams, a woman's voice still haunts his dreams. He ain't looking for no kind of grace. He's chasing shadows with a loaded case. He still had one bullet left, no forgiveness, no regrets. A cold wind whistled through his coat like the final line of a suicide note. The whiskey's gone, the past won't fade. He rides with ghosts in his own crusade. Time won't heal and hearts don't forget when there's one last bullet in the barrel yet. Midnight's choir sang low and slow. The moon blinked down on the world below. He knelt by a grave with a trembling hand. Forgive me, darling, I'll understand. He still had one bullet left, but he laid down the gun instead. The dirt caught tears he never wept, a final vow that love had kept. The world still turned, the silence stayed, but no more blood would stain the blade. He faced the dawn with quiet breath. He still had one bullet, but not one death. Coyote moon, my saddle worn, my boots out of tune. The church bell tolls like a warning sign, but I ain't looking for no holy line. My sins are stitched into leather and dust, and I don't pray when the steel starts to rust.
My
spoke of grace, of light, of truth, but all I found was a shattered youth. The only gospel I believe in now is the sound of thunder behind a plow.
Old boots echo down the crooked pine floor. Sun bleeds through a cracked screen door. Ghost of regrets and whiskey stains, whispering truths through window panes. The Bible's closed, the clock don't tick. This cabin breathes in silence thick.
One last cleaning for the dust, sweeping sins I swore I'd trust. A final prayer with an iron brush, wiping off love that turned to rust. Before the wind forgets my name and ash returns from where it came. One last breath, one last crust, one last cleaning before the dust. The mirror cracks with a hollow stare, showing a man who ain't really there. Every corner hides a tale of lies, stained sheets and lullabies. I scrub the floor but can't erase the way she looked with her suitcase face. One last cleaning for the dust, bury secrets in a worn out trust, rinsing sorrow with the river's flood, trying to wash out dried up blood. Before the wind forgets my name and time don't care who holds the blame. One last match, one final gust, one last cleaning before the dust. No more cries, no need to adjust. This house won't mourn, this soul won't plead. I sweat the echoes burn the seed before the wind forgets my name, and silence sings in soot and flame. One last hymn for what we lost, one last cleaning before the dust. I used to flinch at a growl in the sky, like a child too close to a grown man's lie. But time turned fear into battle hymns. Now the storm just plays like a violin. I've walked through fires with a shattered soul. A lightning strike can't shake what's cold. Thunder doesn't scare me anymore. It's just an old friend knocking at my door. I've danced in the dark with blood on my hands, buried my past in no man's land. I don't bow when the heavens roar. Thunder don't shake me like before. The sky cracked wide the night she left, and silence hit harder than the rest. I drank my prayers in a rusted flask, hid from the truth behind a broken mask. Now I ride with storms in my chest, a ghost in boots, never needing rest. Thunder doesn't scare me anymore. It's just a hymn from the days of war. I've heard worse things in a liar's tone, and slept just fine on a bed of stone. I don't flinch when the sky wants war. Thunder don't haunt me anymore. Let the wind scream, let the rain fall hard. I've buried too many in my backyard. The loudest sound I ever knew was the hush when love was through. Thunder doesn't scare me anymore. It's a lullaby outside my door. In the storm, I've been the flood, knee deep in sorrow, soaked in blood. So let it rage, let the heavens pour. Thunder's just noise and nothing more. I wake with the sun, but I ride in the dark. Boots on the ground, a flame in my heart. The past rides close like a ghost in tow. Wherever I go, my shadow knows I've danced with death in a thunderstorm. Wore guilt like a coat that never got worn. I don't leave without my shadow. He knows my sins, he walks real low. In the dust, through the smoke, in every light ever spoke. He's carved in the mud, stitched in my name. You can't outrun what you became. I don't leave without my shadow. We ride the same blood-stained road. They say the light reveals your face, but the dark's where you earn your grace. I've seen halos turn into nooses and truth break down like shattered fuses. I don't flinch at a loaded past. It's inked in skin, meant to last. I don't leave without my shadow. He walks beside me cold and hollow, through ghost towns and smoky bars. He's the echo in my old guitar. He knows the price I've paid in kind. He don't forgive, but he don't mind. I don't leave without my shadow. He's the only trail I never outgrow. My shadow, he's etched in dusk and high and low. Not a curse, not quite a friend, but he'll be there at the bitter end. We were born of blood and smoke, two souls in the same black cloak. I don't leave without my shadow. He's the one truth I always know.